Hello. Hello, and we're back. Hopefully things are better now. Hopefully they're not trashy. I redid some settings and stuff, so things should be streaming in the correct resolution. I think just my computer needed a simple restart after restarting the internet and stuff earlier, so I'm still in the process of getting things situated here. Let's see here. I'll have to fix this later. I guess we'll title this 3.5. And I'll just fix this later in the archive. Not really a huge deal. So we're just gonna go ahead and start now. Let me see here. Not gonna dick around with it. Let me start my controller here, and then we should be ready to go. We should be good to go. Let me click into my thing here. Alright. There we go. We should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and hit play and minimize this. Maybe. Alright. And again, I apologize for all the technical difficulties tonight. Internet's being a piece of shit around here. Probably, well, I'm just going to end up deleting that archive from the other stream because, ugh. I can tell you this is already looking hella better. Hella better. Yeah, I'll be fixing the archive later so that this will become version 3 of this stream, and that other one's just going to be deleted. Hopefully this maintains. This isn't that intensive of... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This isn't that intensive of a game, so it shouldn't really be an issue either, but whatever. Like, I'm not trying to run a 2017 game here. Whatever. I can't remember. Did we look at the store here last night? I don't think we did, so... No, we super did not. Okay. How much does that contact thing cost? Actually, I was thinking of the pulse rifle. Let's do that. Well, as long as the stream irons out here and we don't have any issues tonight, we'll be playing till about 10:30ish my time here. So, hopefully things are ironed out now. I just want to see. I know there was a workbench. Maybe it's coming up.
I suppose I should be glad that Ham's alive, but I still don't trust him.
And again, guys, I apologize for all the technical difficulties. There we go. I knew there was a bench around here. I'm gonna turn the sound down just a tad on my end here. Oh, let's see. My hope is to get either really close or close to finishing this game tonight, so that I can be streaming the first part of Deadly Premonition tomorrow night, and then I will not be streaming Sunday or Monday. I'll probably continue the streams on Tuesday. But that is the overall plan right now here. I'll reload all my guns here before this shit starts. My internet's been trashy today. It took 3 hours for me to upload my latest Film Club episode, which is like a 12-minute video. For some reason, that took 3 hours to upload this afternoon, which is why the stream started a little bit later than normal tonight. So, and it's weird too. Like, I have a bad habit of leaving my computer on for weeks at a time. And last night was the first night in like a week that I turned my computer off for the night. I was like, I'm just going to turn it off for the night, give it a break. And, shit. I did that, thinking that that would, you know, help have more problems today. But I don't know, man. But I will say the stream's looking way better. That 480p shit was bad, man. But yeah, it took me 3 hours to upload this ridiculous video today, so I will be tomorrow I'm going to be doing I've got a couple videos I got to work on. I am doing a video review-ish of Stardew Valley for the Switch. Even though I put a lot of time in the Xbox One version of that last fall, but I wanted the Switch version because I wanted to play that game portably. Oh my god. Yeah, that 480p looked horrible. Holy shit, man. Now that's why I monitor my stream on a different monitor. Because unfortunately, like the little YouTube video thing that I see, it's not always the greatest sometimes, so. Oh, wait, did I grab everything? I think so. It's like my Dreamcast. My Dreamcast, I played so much of I don't want to say Stardew Valley. I played so much of Phantasy Star Online, and at the time I played that game through like when it came out until like that winter, and during the winter there was actually a space heater next to the Dreamcast. I think I played that game for like 14 hours straight or something, and it like melted the lens of that stupid machine between the heat of the machine and the heater, and that killed my Dreamcast. So it's the only system I've ever actually broke on my own accord. And not that I set out to break it, but that's the only time that like I'm the person responsible for causing that problem. So. I want to get that GameCube HDMI adapter so I can stream those games properly. So I think that'd be cool. Yeah, animals can be nefarious sometimes. I've never had an animal break a system of mine. Like I said, the only time I've ever like legit broke a system on my own accord was the Dreamcast. That was just my own dumbass fault. And then I recently, like this time last year, I bought a Dreamcast from GameStop when I was still working there. And the system, unfortunately, was jacked. I tried whatever game I was trying to play just didn't work properly. Which is a bummer. That's a real bummer. I have quite a few games for my GameCube actually, and the only reason I do is the last week that I was working at GameStop, some guy came in and traded in his like entire like video game collection from that era. And he had a shit ton of GameCube games that I didn't have, and a lot of them were games that we didn't take, so I just took them under different SKUs and bought them myself. And I like tripled my GameCube collection that day. So between that and the employee discount at the time, so it was worth it for me in the end. So I have a bunch of I keep saying Dreamcast, GameCube. So I have a bunch of GameCube games now. That being said, I'm still looking for a couple. Dreamcast was a phenomenal machine. A phenomenal machine that I wish would have lived on a little bit more, because it competed with the PS1, and then it competed with the PS2, and that's what I thought was cool about that machine. That was a rad machine. I would still play mine if I had it. That's the sad thing.
Warning. Toxics detected in atmosphere processing. A repair technician has been notified.
That virtual memory unit like thing that you put in the controller and it would show you like the readouts of stuff, like that shit was cool. Way ahead of its time. I remember I bought a Dreamcast for Resident Evil Code Veronica, and then because I waited, because that game came out what, April of 2000? So I bought mine like April of 2001. And it was like maybe a month after I bought the Dreamcast. And I got it super cheap at some like local mom and pop game store, because they were just trying to fire sale them because they weren't selling. And it was like a month after is when they announced the system was dead, which was sad. But I had a great summer that summer with that machine. I played that. I played a bunch of online Dreamcast games. Unreal. That's how I played Unreal Tournament and Quake 3 Arena. Hell no. Talking about Eternal Darkness? That's a cool... It's a game that screws with your TV. That's a really cool game. I actually don't have that anymore. That's a game I need to get. That was unfortunately not in that guy's pile of stuff, or I would have gotten it that day. I got stuff like Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, just a bunch of random GameCube games that I didn't have. In fact, I don't think... I've been using a new app on my phone to catalog my collection. And I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I can look really quick. Because I have an old app I was using, and then I started to... I'm in the process of switching to a new app one of my buddies showed me that's just that much better. Well, let me see if I can pull up GameCube here. Oh, we're at Xbox here, GameCube. Oh, no, that's right. I have Super Mario Sunshine. Luigi's Mansion, that was one of the ones this guy traded in. Just a bunch of shit, like 007 Everything or Nothing, F-Zero GX, Mario Kart Double Dash, Metroid Prime 1 and 2. I didn't have those. Both Super Monkey Balls was a part of that, so I got those. Is that everything? Oh, he had Spider-Man 1 and 2, which Spider-Man 1 was okay. Spider-Man 2 was a great game, so everything else with GameCube games I had, so, but it was a good lot of GameCube games. Yeah, that game's cool. Eternal Darkness. Eternal Darkness. That was a good game. I like that game a lot. Again, like if I could get this HDMI thing, I probably will sometime next year, because at that point, that guy that makes that thing should have ironed out the bugs with it. I will start streaming GameCube games, because I would love to stream GameCube games. I have both those Star Wars games. Oh, Dead to Rights. I have that. I have Dead to Rights 1 on the Xbox. The original Xbox. That was a cool game, though. I have the 360 one, too. Is it called Retribution? That's a cool game, too. Super Monkey Ball is a good game. The Wii one sucks. I wasn't a big fan of the Wii generation, though. I bought one at launch. I waited to get a pre-order one. I waited like outside. I worked at GameStop at the time. Because I worked at GameStop 2 times. I worked at GameStop as seasonal in like 2006, and then I worked as a manager at GameStop for 4 years, much later. And when I was seasonal, my boss at the time, she was awful, and she wouldn't let me pre-order the system at the store I worked at, so I had to go to the store the next town over, and we had to camp out overnight. So me and my buddy camped out all night to get pre-orders of the Wii, which wasn't that bad because right across the street was a Meijer, so I could literally go to the bathroom there. So like it wasn't a huge deal, but that system was not worth camping out 14 hours for. And that kind of started my like lapse. I kind of lapsed myself on Zelda games because I just couldn't get into Twilight Princess, and then I never played Skyward Sword. I played about half of Link Between Worlds and liked that. I should finish that game. And then obviously Breath of the Wild is an amazing Zelda game. So amazing Zelda game. Let's see. Can I just close this door? Like, goodbye. Oh, I guess not. It's not the weapon I want to use right now. Luigi Mansion, I'm going to be honest, I never played Luigi's Mansion. I played the game, I want to say Game Boy, I don't know why. I played the DS, the 3DS one. I never played the GameCube one because when it came out, I was bummed that it wasn't a Mario game at launch. I bought a GameCube at launch. And so I didn't buy Luigi's Mansion, which is ridiculous because I love spooky shit. And instead, I bought that Star Wars game, Rogue Squadron 2 or whatever. Or I think it was Rogue Squadron 2, I think. I bought that instead, and I never played Luigi's Mansion. I played a little bit of it, so But that's a game that I would love to stream and play for the first time. I have Turtles in Time on my SNES Classic I hacked. That's a great game. I actually had a couple copies of that come into the store when I was working at GameStop, but I think at the time they were selling it for like 40 something, which isn't, it's not bad, but and I'm on a little bit of a slowdown on collecting right now because we're in the fall and new shit's coming out. I usually do the majority of my collecting purchases like earlier in the year. Like obviously if some sort of cool deal comes up, or if I know somebody, you know, is selling something or something, like I'll make an exception, but for right now at this moment, like I kind of avoid going to the places I would normally go because I just need to use that money to buy the new stuff that I want to buy. So, although this spring was pretty difficult because there were a lot of good games that came out that I bought. So, you know, between Horizon, Zelda, buying a Switch at launch, Persona 5,
I'm trying to locate second engineer Jacob Temple.
Prey, which I couldn't get to run on my computer, which was a bummer. Now it works, so at some point I'm going to play that game. Wow, this room sucks. That room sucks. Yeah, this year's been an unusually good year for video games. Like I said, Sony kind of had all their cards line up at the beginning of the year, and they had a killer lineup that right now is kind of dwindling for first-party stuff. I've heard a lot of really bad things about Gran Turismo. Not that I'm a racing. I wouldn't play because I don't care about racing, but I haven't heard anything good about that game. I mean, I don't think they really have another first-party title this fall, but they've kind of been doing that the last couple years. That they've been stacking their first and second quarters. I mean, at this point though, they don't really need to have a great first-party lineup in the fall. They kind of just rely on third parties. So they can rely on things like Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Call of Duty and stuff. Whereas like usually on the other side of things, Microsoft usually has a stacked fall, and this year they don't. Like they had Forza, which I've also heard negative things about. And like I don't count Super Lucky's Tale because that game looks okay. Like I would actually play Super Lucky's Tale. I think it looks fine, but people aren't going to buy that game.
Detected in food storage.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen as soon as I burst that thing. I don't know, I've heard good things. I heard good early shit about this Need for Speed. Was it called Payback? Is that what this year's is called? And I like that it's kind of going for a Fast and Furious vibe. That being said, it's not a game I would sit down and plunk $60 down. Or I have the Best Buy card, so it's like $47. But I wouldn't plug my money down day one for that game. But if it was on sale or something, I would probably try it. I've been kind of opening my door to the genre of racing a little bit more. I did last year with Forza Horizon and really enjoyed that. Forza Horizon 3. I need to get that game again. I was an idiot and I traded that game in. And now with this Xbox One X hitting, you know, that game's going to look great on that machine. So I'd like to go back to that.
Warning, 10 kiloton mass detected in food storage.
Yeah, that's why I like Forza Horizon, because, I mean, it marries, like, realism, but it also is goofy enough that I felt like I could enjoy it. I mean, my idea of a good racing game is Mario Kart, but that's me. I don't want to fight this thing. Ow. Stop. Shit. They're gonna kill me again. Yeah. I gotta be more proactive on that. Yeah, that's why I didn't like Forza 7. I'm sure it's for the people that like those kind of racing games. It doesn't get better than Forza, but I am not interested in that game at all. I think it looks incredible, like visually, but I thought Forza Horizon 3 looked better, but that's just because I like the setting of it that much more. I mean, I would never play anything like Project Cars. I don't care about that. And I'm not a racing guy, but that being said, like this year's Need for Speed, like I look at that and go, yeah, I might try that at some point. Honestly, I'll just wait till it hits EA Access, because if it comes out in November, it'll hit EA Access in like March or April, and that's when I'll play it. That EA Access thing is cool. It's like I really want to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 on Xbox One X, because that's where it's going to look the best, but all my friends are getting it for PS4. And I just thought to myself, like, oh, well, this time next year that game will be on EA Access, so I'll just see it there, and I'll probably play through that campaign again if it's that good. I've heard some really good early buzz on that campaign, so I'm excited to play that at least. Oh, if my buddies didn't heart me on getting Star Wars, I would honestly, I wouldn't buy it day one either. Because, I mean, be honest, like, I didn't play much of the multiplayer in the first one. I think I played it for a couple days and was like, whatever. I am more interested at this point in the campaign of that game, because I think that that's a potentially really interesting idea for a Star Wars story. But time will tell. That's like me in Call of Duty. I wouldn't spend. I haven't technically paid for Call of Duty since. I didn't pay for Advanced Warfare either. I think Black Ops 2 is the last Call of Duty I personally paid for out of pocket, because Ghost I skipped. Advanced Warfare, somebody gave me a code for it. Black Ops 3 I got for Christmas, and Infinite Warfare, when I worked at GameStop, they actually just gave me a code for that one as well. So I have not paid for a Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. That being said, I enjoy the Call of Duty campaign every year. So, with the exception of Black Ops 3, that campaign is utter trash. But I think this one could potentially be really good. I'm glad they're hitting the World War II again. Like, I think that's cool. But I'm interested to see what they change about multiplayer, but I haven't personally been invested in a Call of Duty multiplayer since probably Black Ops 2, so... Oh, I don't know. I think the Star Wars idea is potentially really interesting. Like, I thought going into seeing Rogue One when it came out that idea was interesting. At the end of it, I thought that movie was okay. It just, my problem with that movie is it just felt like fan fiction. It didn't feel like a real Star Wars movie to me. I don't know. It's hard to describe. But the last 10 minutes of that movie are phenomenal, so that kind of makes up for that movie. But I don't know. There's things about that movie that didn't really do it for me. I don't know why I'm looking at this. Titanfall 2 was a great game. Titanfall 2, holy shit, man. I love that game. That's another one I'm looking forward to going back and playing on the Xbox One X. I thought that game was awesome. That campaign was really, really good. The multiplayer, someone who, like, I'm kind of, for the most part, burned out on multiplayer. I have been playing a little bit more of Destiny's Crucible in Destiny 2, and I've actually found that more enjoyable this time around, because I did not care for it the first time. I think changing it from, oh, it's this shitty thing. Oh, shit. It's dumb of me. I didn't mean to run in like that. I played like a good month of Titanfall 2. Because I honestly did not play... Like, they gave me a free code for Infinite Warfare. And the only thing I touched with Infinite Warfare last fall was the zombie mode with some buddies. And then I played through that campaign this past summer, actually. And to be fair, I really enjoyed the campaign of that game. But I thought Titanfall 2, out of all the shooters last fall, between that, Battlefield 1, which... I thought the Battlefield 1 campaign was okay, but I can't get into Battlefield multiplayer. It's just not for me. Something about it, I think there's too much going on. Maybe that's what it is. Oh shit. So Titanfall 2 is like my shooter of choice. Oh, good. I am down to the Ripper? Really? For real? Alright. I don't know, for me, I couldn't get into Battlefield. Like, ever. Like, I tried Battlefield, shit, what was it? Battlefield 4 at the Xbox One launch. I couldn't get, I don't know, something about it I can't get into. I don't think they're bad games or anything like that. They're just not for me. I'm going to move the camera here a little bit. Oh, man. I didn't even know that gun did that, so that's kind of cool. Oh, I'm out of ammo because I used it too soon. Well, shit. Oh, I forgot that guy's in there, too. You really not dead? Wow. Ripper blades, not what I want. Probably screwed myself because I used that thing too early. I hate that enemy. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, I'm being honest, I don't think Battlefield games are bad or anything like that. I could never get into them. I've always been more of a Call of Duty's been more my pace for multiplayer, but even those have been feeling out of touch for a couple of years for me. My multiplayer go-to has always been Halo.
Vegetative anomalies detected in the East Grove chamber.
That's why I didn't like the Crucible in Destiny 1, because to me it just felt like a shittier version of Halo, even though, you know, it's made by Bungie, but I couldn't get into the Crucible in the first Destiny, whereas this one, Destiny 2, I've actually enjoyed myself a lot more in this version. Freezing for a second here. Do I have any kind of health? Let's see what's in here. Let's see what's over here real quick. Ah, shit. I've heard people talk about Killzone 3 a lot too. Oh, he's still... That's my dumbass fault for standing there. That's like me in Halo 3. I was addicted to Halo 3. In my college days,
Hazardous anomaly detected.
like if I couldn't sleep at night and stuff, I would literally wake up, play a couple matches of Halo 3, and go back to bed. Like I played so much Halo 3. Love that game. Ah, shit. I'm trying to get all these items. That's probably a mistake on my part. Yeah, it is. It's like me in Halo 3. I was trying to figure out how many hours I put into the multiplayer of that game. It's easily over 1,000 hours. Like, I played that game because even after Reach came out, and I played a lot of Reach too, don't get me wrong, I would go back to Halo 3, and I kept going back to Halo 3 until Halo 4 came out. And I think even after Halo 4 came out, I still went back to Halo 3 multiplayer, and it wasn't until the Xbox One came out that I kind of stopped playing the game. Oh, I missed him. There totally is one. Damn! I keep trying to freeze him. I apologize. I'm enjoying these deaths, but holy shit. That's like me in Halo 3. I had a massive love for that game. Alright. I'm just gonna try killing this thing without running around trying to do this.
Vegetative anomalies detected in the East Grove chamber.
I don't think I've been addicted to a multiplayer-focused shooter like that level since Halo 3. Maybe one of the earlier Call of Duties. Black Ops, I played a lot of multiplayer in, and Modern Warfare 2. Come on, why did I miss that? Oh, son of a bitch! Son of a... Alright, I literally can't get that ammo I want. Because I can't get that ammo. Alright. That's a mistake. Like, I get it, he's dead. Oh boy. Alright, well, I've learned my lesson. I should keep using this health thing.
Vegetative anomalies detected in the East Grove chamber.
Yeah, like, I fell out of Titanfall 2 faster than I would have liked, but
Anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
I want to go back to that game. I went back recently and played that like horde mode they added to it, and it's really cool. Come on, like, I'm trying to freeze him. Oh, it freezes him even. Sure. How does that still affect me? I'm in a bad spot because I have no ammo for my primary guns. This is a mistake. I mean, what am I supposed to do, though? Like, I have no ammo. I'm gonna defeat this guy this way. I'm out of shit.
Vegetative anomalies detected in the East Grove chamber.
Shit.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
It's not what I wanted. Want ammo? There we go. That didn't do what I wanted it to do, unfortunately. Boy, oh boy, that was sure fun, wasn't it? I have that game on the Xbox One, man. I don't think I don't have it on the PS4, unfortunately. Let me see. I really badly need some health. I would like health, not money right now, game. Although I will take that. Let's reload my guns here. It is a great game. It's my first time playing the game in probably about 8 years. It's nice to go back. I remember bits and pieces of it as I play. Like I specifically remember how the game ends because I thought it had a great ending. I don't remember much of Dead Space 2 other than like the train part. I remember really liking Dead Space 2 as well. Oh, it was up here. The Gears games are all pretty good. Like I have a huge affinity for the first one, especially the multiplayer of the first one. I played a lot of that multiplayer as well, and the only thing that stopped me on multiplayer in that game was Halo 3. I didn't get into the multiplayer as much in Gears 2 because they didn't fix any of the issues from Gears 1. And then Gears 3 was good because it had dedicated servers until they turned those off, and then I just was done, and Judgment's not really a good Gears game, so what I've played of Gears 4 is good, so the campaign's really good. The multiplayer I played a little bit of, it seems fine. That's why I forgot to do that.
Replacing nutrient vat.
I want to kill it.
Replacing nutrient vat. Replacing nutrient vat.
Oh, I see. There's an explosive down there now. Okay.
Replacing nutrient vat.
Man, that's quick.
Replacing nutrient vat.
Am I out of ammo? Hopefully there's ammo back here. Nope, because I already grabbed it. Well, shit. This is going to be... I guess I could probably use my kinetic power.
Replacing nutrient vat.
That still didn't kill this thing? Are you kidding me, game? Alright, fine.
Replacing nutrient vat.
Come here.
Replacing nutrient vat.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get this lady, because she's in such a shitty area.
Replacing nutrient vat.
There we go. God, that sucked. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go level 2, and that's my fault. Yep, that was my fault. Okay. Well, hopefully I get some ammo. For the guns I like! I'll take it. Oh, good. It seems like it's about the time I would want to save in this game anyways. How the hell is this gonna work? I don't know how this is gonna work. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work when I don't have ammo for the guns that I would need. That's gonna that sure is gonna be interesting. Oh boy. Well, shit. There's no. I cannot believe that I wasted so much ammo back there trying to kill that thing. When I was up here, I want to try something once really quick. I saw. Thought I saw something over here. Maybe I was wrong. That's weird. Whatever. I thought I saw something up there, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this without having ammo for that gun. Like shit. I have flame fuel and I have a bunch of Ripper, but I have no... Oh, there it is. Of course, it's... What is it? What ammo could it possibly be? Ripper blades. Sure. Well, I guess we're going to try this with Ripper blades. I don't know how that's going to work, but I guess we'll give it a shot. I can't even aim this gun. I can't even aim this gun right. This is so shitty. Yeah, it's over. It's dumb because they try to trick you with like, oh, you got away. Ah, shit, man. I'm going to have to go all the way back down, and I'm going to have to try and scavenge for ammo. I really don't want to have to roll a save back, but... I put myself in a really shitty spot in this game right now. Really shitty spot. I'm gonna have to... I probably can get back to that store and buy ammo. It's just I have to remember where that is. This is... Yeah, there is a map. Okay. Well, we'll see if I can figure my way back there. That's what I'm gonna have to do, because there's literally no other way that this is gonna work. Because I just can't hit with that gun. That gun is not designed for that, unfortunately. To be fair, I used most of my ammo on that boss thing or whatever, so. I got some power nodes too, so which is cool. Might as well apply those really quick. I'm gonna try something really quick. I'm gonna use my power node on that stupid door just to see what's in it, and if it sucks, I'll re-roll my save. I just want to see it, because if it has some good ammo... How much ammo did that give me for my plasma gun? I don't know if I like what that was. I don't know. Was it this? I think it was this door. I'm surprised this game doesn't, like, as you go run back here to get to this store, I'm surprised the game doesn't, like, throw enemies at you when you try to backtrack. Let's see. I can always just buy another one, too. It's not a big deal. I want pulse rounds. I mean, that'd be good, too, but... I'm just gonna load myself up. I'm also gonna buy One of those. I'm gonna go put that in my gun now. That was this door, right? No, it was the first door. At some point I should buy the line gun, but I'm holding off on that right now. Where do I want to put that? I want that thing to do more damage. Let's do that. Well, I'd say we're in a much better predicament than we were. So that's at least good. I really want to play Dead Space 2 again, and the problem is I had this thought last night when I was playing Destiny with my buddy and we were talking about it. I missed out so many times when Steam's run Steam sales on Dead Space 2 for like $5 every time. I'm like, I'll get it another time. I'll get it another time. And now because of Visceral's closure, I feel like that game's not going to go on sale anytime soon, unfortunately. So, and that's unfortunate. Because I have Dead Space, so I have Dead Space on Steam, which is the version I'm playing right now. I have it on Origin as well, because I think I got it there at some point. And I have Dead Space 3, which I don't really care to ever play again, but I don't have Dead Space 2, which sucks, because I want to play that game again. I played through it on the 360 when it came out. We're going to save again here. I'm just going to literally save over the save I did. Alright. It's like $20 right now, but I don't want to pay $20 when it's been on sale for $5. So having a hard time aiming my gun there. I had Dead Space 1 and 2 on 360 a long time ago. I traded them in, sadly. I did a lot of trading in the 360 era, but I was at college, so that's how I paid for a lot of my games. I mean, in the 4 years I worked at GameStop, I built my 360 collection back up, which is actually probably my biggest of my video game collection. I know it's not exciting for a lot of people, but it is for me. Those are games I did not repurchase because I'm also on the thing of like, if I have it digitally somewhere, I don't feel like I need to rebuy it. So if it was cheap enough, I would just to have it. Shit. Oh, I wasn't quick enough. It probably will. I know when Dead Space 2 went back compat, it went from like being a $5 game to like a $25 game when I was at GameStop. But they always capitalized on anything. It was always funny because it would be within an hour of a game going back compat on onto Xbox One. Like that, you would get a price change within an hour. Spit to the store, like, hey, this game's changed price. So, and then if it was on a day I was working and it was really busy and I hadn't had a chance to check the news, it would be funny because it would be like, you have a price change, and I would just be like, I wonder what game went back compat, and then it would become apparent. Oh, I have to go in that room, don't I? Alright, I'm at that point too now where like I don't really trade games in anymore. I pretty much keep everything that I buy now. On very rare occasions while I sell something, at this point it's got to be a game I either really disliked or I finished it and I'm like, I'm not going to play this game ever again. So, and a lot of times now, like, the values plummet so quickly right now on a lot of these games. It just isn't worth it, man.
That's the last one, Isaac. There's a switch in atmosphere control to restart the oxygen recycling. Once the air's clean, you can get into food storage. Isaac, I've been reading these reports. The crew all began having mass hallucinations.
Holy shit.
And, well, I just saw my brother on a security monitor. That's just how.
Exiting zero gravity.
I'm trying to remember the last game I traded in because I was that put down off. It's been a while. I remember I traded in Super Smash Brothers for Wii U because I paid like $40 for it, and there was some ridiculous trade promotion going on at GameStop at the time. Like, I played it, and then I just was like, I don't really care that much about it. And it was the kind of game where, like, if I'm ever going to play it, I'd go to a friend's house who already owns it, so I wouldn't need my copy. And I ended up trading in for like $55 store credit or something. It was something absurd where I made money off it. I was like, whatever. And I used that to buy the Batman Arkham Knight Season Pass, and that was a mistake in the use of that money. So that was the Season Pass that broke me on buying Season Passes. So, because that thing was a shit show. But I'm at the point now where I don't like selling my games anymore, really. Like, the only reason I might trade in my current Xbox One is to upgrade to the X, but I kind of want to keep my One S and put it on my TV downstairs because it's a 4K Blu-ray player, and that the TV that I have downstairs in like my living room of my house just has a 360 right now because I use it for Netflix, and I think I have an original Xbox hooked up to that TV, and that's it. So it'd be nice to have an Xbox One down there as well, but I haven't decided yet. Like, I'm on the fence on, because I think if I trade in towards my X, I get like 150 store credit off of the One X, and that's a good chunk of change. So I haven't decided. And unfortunately, that TV that I have in my living room is not a smart TV, so it doesn't have any of those apps, because otherwise I would legitimately not care. if that was a smart TV.
Isaac, where are you?
Man, it is weird where I live right now, where it is October 20th and it is like it was like 78, almost 80 degrees outside today. To be fair, really nice, and I liked it, but now it's like blazing hot in this room. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at my air conditioning unit behind me, and I'm debating, like, do I turn the air on? Like, I don't really want to. Oh, I picked up that gold semiconductor, right? I should probably sell that really quick. Might as well just sell that to sell it. We are going here.
Flushing all air vents. Restoring nitrogen and oxygen levels. Food storage lockdown lifted.
Like, I think I've said on a previous stream, like, I have a buddy who, the buddy that I go to's house, my girlfriend and I go and we hang out with a bunch of people and watch all the wrestling events, like all the wrestling pay-per-views here in the States, WWE stuff. He just woke up one day and was like, I don't need my Xbox One or my Wii U anymore, and he went to GameStop and traded those in and pre-ordered a Super Mario Odyssey Switch bundle. And he just doesn't have an Xbox One anymore. And there's been a couple days where I've woke up like, maybe I should just get rid of my Wii U, but like, I wouldn't sell it to GameStop because they give you pennies for it. So I don't, like, at that point I would have to look on like eBay and stuff, and like I just look at that and it's like, but then I realize like in 6 months I'm gonna want to have that, so because there'll be something I want to do with it. So. Excuse me.
The poison wasn't strong enough. Still alive.
Oh, I hate the winter, man. I hate the winter. I live in suburbs of Chicago, man, and we have some pretty bad winters. To be fair. Oh, that's great. May have hurt me. Did that kill me? Oh, I can't see, that's a problem. I'm amazed I'm still alive. I keep missing these shots, which is annoying. Ah, damn. Come on. Jeez. Son of a bitch. How long does this thing go on? I suck. I get tired of getting knocked down by this stupid ass thing. I'm out. This is bad, man. I'm out of that ammo already. Why do they give me flamer fuel? Like, that's gonna do me jack shit in this map. Okay. Well, I'm thinking I should have went and stocked up, man. Like, God. This game's kicking my ass tonight. Damn! All I have left is like river ammo. This is the worst gun to go into this battle with. I'm sure if I looked around, there's probably some ammo. Son of a bitch. Probably gonna end up dying because I just don't have. Come on. I need to go buy like a shit ton of ammo. Oh, that went on way longer than it should have. Alright, let's go back. Buy a shit ton. I don't even think I have that much stuff. That's the problem. I hear you. I used to when I was vastly overweight before I lost all my weight. I used to hate the summer and love the winter because of it, and then I lost all this weight, and now it's the complete opposite, where like the winter, like the other day it got down to like 50 degrees and I was freaking cold here, man. Like I was cold as hell. Let's see, how much do I have? Alright. I mean, the pulse rounds definitely help, but I think we're gonna... Hopefully that helps. Was there... I should probably just bust another save here really quick. Oh, why am I... That was dumb of me. I went the wrong way. Might as well heal myself before I go into this battle. I'm weird when it comes to that shit. Like I'm happy just wearing a t-shirt and shorts. Like that's my thing. Ugh. I was gonna say, why would I activate that again? I've already taken care of that. Let's. Do I have? I guess I don't. Well, it's probably gonna be short.
Entering zero gravity.
I get hit every time, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna hit me anyways. Problem is, yeah, I'm probably gonna end up using all this freaking pulse rifle ammo right away. I want you, health packs, I want you. Well, shit. Bad spot. Damn. Sometimes you miss. Damn. Chicago is a rough place. Sorry, I wanted to pause so I can look at this thing. Chicago is a rough place. I live in a very, very safe part of Chicago, like outward suburb. Like I barely ever go into the city for those reasons. So hopefully I feel like I'm missing something with this boss. Still hits me even though, sure. You just have to keep shooting it in the middle here. I literally don't remember this boss, so. Okay, alright. That makes sense. I'm playing on normal. Watch that thing die. Wow. What a battle that was.
Isaac, you did it. Hammond, do you read? Oxygen levels are returning to normal. Damn it. He's gone again. No sign of his rig anywhere. It's up to us now. I've got a plan to get off this ship. I've located an SOS beacon on the mining deck. If you can get down there and activate it, we might be able to send a distress call. Oh God. I don't know how much longer that door will hold.
Sweet. I assume this is the end of this chapter, which if it is, we're going to take a quick break here so I can use the restroom. Yeah, he's dead. That thing sucked. I don't think I really have, like, I'll save, but I don't think I really have, like, anything I can buy right now, unfortunately. Wish I had more ammo. Ammo definitely is becoming more scarce, but at least like they offset that by giving you that store, so can't really complain too much. There's some over here. I mean that was definitely worth checking out. Well, figured they can't be free, right? I'll take all the ammo I can get. I don't want more flamer fuel. Don't need that shit. All right.
This may be our last chance of getting out of here alive, Isaac. There's an asteroid loaded up in the mining bay waiting to be smelted. If you attach the SOS beacon to it, you can launch it away from the ship to make a clean broadcast. The beacon's on the maintenance subdeck. You can launch the asteroid from the control room. Damn, the control room is locked. It looks like they keep an emergency access key on the processing subdeck. Couldn't be easy, could it? I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Alright, we're going to pause really quick here so I can use the restroom. I'm going to tab out of this. Hopefully this doesn't jack up the stream. But I'm going to go ahead and pause really quick here, take a quick break so I can use the restroom, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back and ready to go with some more Dead Space. I apologize for the length of the break. Go ahead and click back into the game. I have not seen Blade Runner 2049. I'm just going to wait till it hits digital. I have to rewatch the original Blade Runner. I haven't seen that movie in probably 10 years. And then I saw this new one's like 3 hours long, so I didn't want to go. I don't know, like, I didn't feel like sitting through 3 hours of that, honestly. Like, I'm sure it's really good. I want to see it. When it hits digital, I'll watch it. The next movie I will go to the theater to see is Justice League, and then Star Wars. I might, maybe Thor, but I'm not, like, I don't really care about Thor that much. Like, I'm like less hyped for that Thor movie than, like, this is probably the least hyped I've been for any Marvel movie. I don't know. I don't really care about that Thor movie, so, like, I'll watch it, but I don't know if I feel like I need to rush out to the theater to see that movie. Justice League's the next movie. I already have my Star Wars tickets, but Justice League's the next movie I'm going to go see from the theater for sure. I have, what, 1 power node? I really want that. That's okay. No, we never even did this one. That's kind of weird. Hold on. Should probably up the range of that thing. I don't think Thor looks like crap. I'm not interested. Like, I'm interested in watching it. I'm not interested in paying to go see it in the theater. So, like, I don't know. Like, the last couple Marvel movies have been kind of whatever to me. Like, Civil War was good. It was fine. Spider-Man was good. I was really disappointed in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I thought it was too, like, I get it, like, they're supposed to have the humor and stuff, but I thought Guardians 2 was too jokey. So I'm coming in here to attack me as I use this door. I want to see Blade Runner. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the theater to see it. What is the last movie? The last movie I saw in the theater was It. That's the last movie I went to the theater to see. My girlfriend wants me to take her to see Geostorm so she can laugh at it, but I don't want to pay money for that movie. So I keep telling her, like, I don't want to pay money to see Geostorm in a theater, but she majored in meteorology, so she thinks that whole movie just looks like the funniest thing. So, but I don't know if that's gonna be a thing that happens. We'll see. Guess we'll save here and move on. Ant-Man was good. I liked Ant-Man. Like I said, I liked Civil War. I didn't hate Civil War. I liked Civil War. Civil War is actually, Civil War is the only movie I had to leave the theater because I got incredibly sick during that movie. And that's never happened to me before. Like, I've never really walked out of a theater during any movie or anything, but that one, like, halfway through it, I got incredibly sick. So I didn't even see the second half of that movie until it came out on Blu-ray.
The mining subdeck is offline for some reason, Isaac. I'll see if I can run a bypass.
What are we on deck? Obviously. Processing subdeck, okay. Oh, that movie, yeah, Geostorm looks like garbage. I'll give you, Geostorm looks like garbage. It's like I think Jigsaw looks like trash. That's coming from someone who really liked the first Saw and liked the second one to an extent, and then I think that whole franchise just went to shit. But I love horror movies, so but that franchise went to shit. I think this Jigsaw thing, like, it just looks like hot garbage. That's why I say, like, we're at a point right now where, like, the things coming out to theater in the next couple months, like, I look at a lot of them and go, I don't need to spend money on that. Like, Justice League, I'm super pumped and amped for. I hope that movie's good. I think it will be. Hey, look, there's a guy back here, too. Like, what is going on? Boy, they are really dicking me hard here. Holy shit. It's coming. Oh, maybe it's not. That'd be nice. Be a nice change of pace. Twister was good. The other one I remember liking, was it Dante's Peak? Or was it there was one that came out at that time. I don't remember. I thought it was okay. I mean, I like Armageddon. Like, some of those disaster movies are okay, but Geostorm just looks like complete garbage that makes absolute no sense as a premise. I don't know, I used to be the kind of person that would go to the theater like once a week pretty much and see something, and I've gotten in my older years, I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, a lot of this stuff I'd rather just catch digitally or on demand or something, or on Netflix or Hulu or whatever. Especially horror movies. Like It, I think It is the first horror movie I went as soon as possible to the theater, because I knew it, I mean, I already knew it looked good, and I'm a huge fan of the original book and the movie, the original like 90s movie. So I already knew that was going to be okay, but usually horror movies in specific, they're never worth going to the theater, because usually I'm let down. Actually, this summer, more than anything, my girlfriend and I, we have a drive-in theater in the next town over from where I live, and we went to that drive-in a lot. We went like maybe 4 or 5 times over the summer. So that's how I saw Guardians. That's how I saw the shitty new Pirates movie. That movie's pretty bad. That's how I saw War for the Planet of the Apes. That's how I actually ended up seeing Alien Covenant twice. I really liked Alien Covenant, although I understand why people don't, but I thought it was good. And then the thing that sucked was the weekend that Stephen King's It came out, they actually preempted, because usually what happens is this drive-in theater's open during the summer, and they start like in end of April, and they go through end of October. But till the end of summer, they play like first-run theater movies, and then in the in September and October, they play a bunch of throwback movies and shit. And they actually preempted that this year to play Stephen King's It, and unfortunately, the 2 weekends they had it, either my girlfriend and I were working or something. We weren't both off at the same time where we could go, and it was a huge bummer, because I wanted to go to the drive-in to see that way incredibly bad. and it just didn't work out. It's like this weekend, unfortunately, she's working both nights, and it sucks because I really wanted to go this weekend. They're playing original Dracula, original Wolfman, and original Frankenstein back to back. All three, but unfortunately she works both nights, so like we can't. I'm not gonna go by myself, so it's a bummer. And it would be awesome too because the weather is like perfect still to go outside. Like it's a real bummer. Oh, in this room that I'm streaming in right now, I have the 55-inch 4K TV and surround sound, so that's how I watch most of my movies these days. It's got to be something I really care about. Like I really care about Justice League, and I really care about Star Wars. So those are like the two movies. That was, the way that thing kind of landed was weird. That's good. Oh. I'm not a huge fan of 2001: Space Odyssey, but Predator would be cool. I'm interested to see how that new Predator movie turns out. Like, I look at that new Predator movie, like, that would be something I would probably go to the theater and see. Whether it would be good or not, I don't know, but... Sometimes this anti-grav stuff screws in my head. Oh, and that thing's ducking it. Boy, that thing was being a real piece of shit, man. Alright, let's take care of you. You're next. Float away. Yeah, I'll go to. It's like Predator and Alien. It's the same thing for me. Like I really like Prometheus. I understand why people were put down by that movie, but I thought it was awesome. So I was really pumped for Alien Covenant. And in regards to being a sequel to Prometheus, I feel like I wasn't disappointed. There were things about it where I thought were like kind of whatever, but overall I really enjoyed that movie. So, and then I saw like Ridley Scott's out there now saying he wants to do another one, but he doesn't want to have any of the aliens in it. So like at that point, what is that movie? I think I saw AVP 1 in the theater. I didn't see 2 in the theater because I think I was sick at the time my friends went. And my I just spilled that. Whoops. I saw AVP 2 later on. I thought the movie was okay. I thought it was better than the first one, but... Where is this last? Where did we get them all? I don't know, people... At least you're someone that likes Prometheus. There are people that have some absurd hatred for that movie that I don't understand, because a lot of the argument is like they don't give you the answer you want. I felt they answered it. Like they gave me an answer. like the thing, and that's the problem I had with Alien Covenant, but I still ended up really liking that movie, is like Prometheus gives you the answer to where the aliens come from, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Alien Covenant beats you over the head with that the idea of where they come from, to the point where it's like, I get it. But I still, even that, in that regard, I still really, really enjoyed Alien Covenant too. So it's not perfect, and I didn't go with the, I didn't have the intent on seeing that movie in the theater twice this summer, but it ended up happening, and that was okay. I really enjoyed that movie. Like, is this...
Gravity restored. Access granted.
Ah, shit. Oh, actually kind of... It actually kind of concerned me for a second there. Shit. We're in a bad situation right now. Yeah, I knew that was coming. No, like, and that's the thing, like, when they made those movies, I didn't feel like I needed an answer, but I was okay with the answer. Like, I always was fine with just, this is the alien, you know, it is what it is, and I thought that was fine. I didn't need an answer to where they came from, even though I got one in Covenant, or, well, I mean, in Prometheus. Like I said, in Covenant, I just felt like they bash you over the head with it. It just felt like they were trying to course correct something that didn't need to be course corrected, at least in my opinion, but even then I still really think that movie's quite good. Quite a good science fiction movie. Oh shit. I mean, it's better than Alien 3, so... Although I don't even think Alien 3 is the worst thing either, but it's not great, but it's not the worst. I guess I can't reach that. Well, isn't that a shame? Alien 4 is pretty bad. I think it's the one I've watched the least, if we're being honest. What is this? That's what I want right now. Well, the other thing that I was disappointed with in Covenant was that the whole thing with Elizabeth Shaw, like, I was interested to see, obviously after after Prometheus, like where he or where she and David went, and then I was kind of disappointed that it was just like, oh, he just used her to experiment on, and it was like, oh, that's disappointing. But I mean, even then, like it just made it establish him as an even greater villain in that universe, and I thought that was part of it was fine, but I like that movie a lot. Like, and I've seen it twice. Like, I would probably watch it again. So at some point, I'll buy it on 4K Blu-ray. There it is. So where is this thing?
Free-floating anomalies destroyed. Reminder. Gravity must be restored before accessing the control room. Thank you. Reminder. Gravity must be restored before accessing the control room. Thank you. Reminder. Gravity must be restored before accessing the control room. Thank you.
I didn't like Interstellar either. I was bummed by that movie. Like, I thought it was good up to a point, and then when they kind of give you what the twist of that movie is after the beginning, and it was a bummer because I like Christopher Nolan and I've enjoyed pretty much all of his movies. I mean, obviously I'm a huge Batman fan, but even I like Inception a lot and stuff. But that movie pissed me off. I didn't get to see Dunkirk. I want to. I heard it was good. It's like I'm screwed any way I go here. Oh, I don't have a health either right now, so I gotta be careful. People aren't exactly lining up to give me any health right now either. Take that plasma rifle on. I'm trying to remember the last Blu-ray I bought, because I didn't even buy Wonder Woman yet. I need to. That'll be the next one I probably do buy. I don't buy Blu-rays and 4K Blu-rays much. I only own one 4K Blu-ray, so. Alright, I think we got everything that I wanted here, so let's see. A second here really quick, guys. Oh, do I? Yeah, I got a small one. It's not good enough, but whatever. I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, I could hear something. That's what I hear. Look at this army. Ah, shit. Why am I constantly getting destroyed here in this game right now? Yeah, Interstellar was bad. Like, I walked out of that movie really bummed.
That's the key, Isaac. It'll get you into the control room so you can launch the asteroid.
Really bummed.
Don't forget to attach the beacon first.
That might be. I'm trying to think. Like,
I read another report on
how to respond to this text here. I've got to think,
after they
man.
removed
Like,
the marker from the planet. God knows how long it was down there.
is that the most recent bad, like, super disappointing movie I've seen? That, like, in the theater. I'm not talking about, like, watching shit at home, because that doesn't count. I'm talking, like, I paid money, I went to a movie, and I walked out. I mean, I guess Guardians, like, I didn't hate Guardians 2, though. Like, I walked out of Interstellar, like, super pissed that I paid money for that. Whereas Guardians, it was just like, that wasn't as good as it should have been.
Please recycle any unused materials regularly. Thank you.
I should probably bust this save here, even though my health is garbage. I won't spoil Guardians 2, but I thought it was kind of lame. I thought the story was kind of lame. I'm tired of all, and this is superhero movies in general, and I know I say this as someone who's super excited about just the Justice League movie, but I'm tired of every single superhero movie now is like an end of the world situation, is what the plot of like every superhero movie is. And that's why I liked Spider-Man Homecoming, because it was just him versus a guy that's robbing banks. And I just, like, I feel like every superhero movie lately has been an end of the world scenario. And it's just like, I'm getting tired of it because it's the same thing over and over again. I mean, I'm being very hypocritical as I say that, and then I, tell you, well, I'm really excited about Justice League, but I mean, as someone I'm a DC guy, I'm not really, like, I enjoy the Marvel movies, but I'm not a Marvel movie guy. I'm a DC person. So, like, for me, the Justice League, to me, I am excited about the Justice League movie the way all the Marvel heads were excited about the first Avengers. Like, for me, this is my Avengers, so seeing that come on the screen for the first time is going to be awesome. I hope. I say this as someone who I don't think Batman v Superman is necessarily a bad movie. I just don't think it was a great movie. I'm much more forgiving on that movie than most people, but if we're going to maintenance, I should probably check that. Spider-Man Homecoming's good. I liked it a lot because I did not like the last two Spider-Man. I didn't like Spider-Man 3. Obviously, everybody hates Spider-Man 3, but I did not like the Amazing Spider-Man movies at all. I thought they were both bad. So I was happy to see a Spider-Man who's firstly a kid, because that's what he should be, and they got an actor who, pretty much is a kid. They didn't get a 30-year-old man playing a teenager. And I thought, again, because that story isn't an end-of-the-world story, I enjoyed it for that purpose. Just hit me. I deserve that. Oh, I don't know. I mean, you could say that about every superhero movie at this point, that they're just going to be a bunch of CG garbage. I mean, you have to understand, for me, since I've been a Batman fan since I was 3 years old, to see all those heroes on screen in a movie for the first time, like, that's huge for me. So, like, I can't wait. I hope I don't walk out of the movie pissed off. I don't think I will, though. I didn't walk out of Batman v Superman pissed off. I just walked out of that. I was indifferent. That's the only Batman movie I didn't see in the theater more than once. So, and then I watched it 2 more times when it came out on digital because I wanted to see that director's cut. I seriously just... Okay. At least I didn't die by that. That was dumb of me, though.
Dr. Kai, what the hell are you doing? Get back!
I don't know. Like, I think by Zack Snyder, obviously the unfortunate events surrounding him leaving that, you know, like what happened in his situation super sucks. But at the same time, it's kind of, I think it's a blessing because I think somebody else needed to step in and rein that whole thing in. And I think that Joss Whedon is a good choice to help rein that whole production in. So I really hope... All I want out of this thing now is I want the Justice League movie to be good because Wonder Woman obviously is really good. And I want a good Batman movie with Ben Affleck as Batman because I thought he was really good as Batman. So, like, way better. Like, I walked into that movie with the lowest of expectations of him as Batman. And he's surpassed Christian Bale for me as Batman. So, which... I still... Michael Keaton will always be my favorite Batman, but... I think Ben Affleck did a really good job in a way that I was not expecting. It's just a shame that, like, and he's not the problem with Batman v Superman. So, Man of Steel is a great movie. I want a Man of Steel 2. You know, as I'm sitting here, I'm wearing a Superman shirt. I like Man of Steel a lot. I've seen that movie many times. I gotta check my text here because my phone's blowing up. Yeah, I've been sitting on a digital copy of that shitty new Transformers movie for over a month now because I want to watch it for Film Club. And I will probably hate every minute of it, but I had a couple buddies over the summer that went to the theater and got hammered and went to that movie. And some of the stuff they told me in that movie, I was just like, I kind of need to see that for myself because that's ridiculous. And every night I go downstairs and I sit down and I watch something before I go to bed, and every time I look at that movie, I just look at it and I look at the 2.5 hour runtime and I say, not tonight. But at some point I will bite the bullet and watch that. I'm sure it's awful. This was the only one I didn't go to the theater to see, and that's sad because I literally go every time thinking maybe this will be the one. And it never
Isaac?
comes.
Is that really you? It feels like it's been so long. But I can help you now.
The thing is, I only saw the first Transformers in the theater once. That's the only... I saw it one time 10 years ago when it came out. And I remember walking out of the movie being like, whatever, it was whatever. Like, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. And I'm sure if I watched it today, I'd probably hate it. But I don't remember hating it. But every Transformers movie after, I have hated. Like, that second one was bad. The third one was worse. I only went to the fourth movie because Kelsey Grammer was in it. And even then, like, that movie was bad. Transformers is just unfortunate. They should just make a big budget cartoon movie of it at this point. I don't think I've seen any movie in the theater 14 times. That's a lot. I think my record is The Dark Knight at 5 times. So I saw Batman Begins 3 times, Dark Knight 5, and then Dark Knight Rises 4. Jeez, Independence Day is a good movie. This lady needs to hurry up with this council. Look at all those items I wish I could get over there and grab. That's fair. This is getting bad. Oh, I just shot her in that. Okay, sure. How freaking long is this gonna take, man? Did I not just pick up ammo for that gun?
Okay, the door's unlocked. I can't get over to you, but I'll find a way. I love you. This will all be over soon.
Isaac. Hey, I lost your signal for a while. You had me worried. I see you've got the beacon, so head for the mining bay and attach it to the asteroid. I've been running trajectory calculations, and if we launch soon, there's a good chance the asteroid can reach a safe distance to begin transmitting. Still no sign of Hammond. In his state, I can't imagine he's still alive.
I can tell you I watched the '89 Batman movie so many times as a kid that I wore out the VHS tape. My parents at the time had to buy me another one. That didn't kill anyone. Look at these people. Look at these guys waiting for me. Nice welcoming party. Shit.
Safety gear must be on at all times in Class A environments.
I've got elevator access to the mining subdeck. It was a security lockdown, although I don't think it helped them. Now that you've got the beacon and the key, head over there. It looks like the asteroid is held in place by some gravity tethers. You'll have to knock those out before you can launch it.
I purposely bought those movies separately so I didn't own Batman and Robin. Because I don't need to own that. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Yeah, well. Even I'm trying to remember the last time I was in the city, actually in the city. I think it was one of the comic book conventions. and that was a couple years ago because I went to like the same 2 comic book conventions like 3 years in a row, and then I got to a point where I had gone so many times. I had seen the one writer that I wanted to see and got his autograph on so many different books that I wanted so many times that I was just like, I don't need to go to this anymore. So it's been long enough now that I feel like I could go again and get enjoyment out of it, but I don't like, there's 2 that are in my area. There's one that's on the outskirts of the city, and there's one in the city. I hate the one that's in the city because it's a bitch to get to, and now with the way things are in the city, I just don't want to go. But the one that's outside of the city, I actually always thought was better anyways, so maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll go. It's been a while. Ooh, yes, the Bat Nibbles. Although, to be fair, the Bat Nibbles are in Batman Forever as well, but I actually like Batman Forever. I can't remember if Clive Barker was ever at any of those conventions I went to. I'd have to think about that one. Ugh. Okay, I was gonna say the store should be around here, so we can sell this thing. Level 4 suit, 35 grand. Wow, shit, that's expensive. I'm gonna sell some of these Ripper blades. I just don't need so many Ripper blades right now. And now I'm gonna buy. Buy a medium health pack just so I can heal my ass. Buy some pulse rounds, and then I'm gonna buy a bunch of plasma. I think that's good. Alright, let's heal. And let's reload these guns. Like, the Ripper's a cool gun, don't get me wrong, but like, I feel like they're shoving Ripper ammo way down my throat in this game right now. It's like, I don't use it that often. I never bought the line gun. I've actually been sitting here thinking maybe I should just sell the Ripper and buy the line gun, but let's see how much I get. The Ripper, like, I remember it being, it's a cool weapon in design, but it's hard to hit enemies with that. So let's see here. I'd get 9 grand for it plus a bunch. You know what? I don't think I put, did I put any nodes into that? Let's check. Because I can't remember if you sell something and you put nodes in it, if you get those nodes back. I assume no, but I like the flamethrower for those stupid little guys. That's about it. I put 1 node in this. Whatever. It'd be. I can deal with 1 node. If it was like 6 nodes, it would be a different conversation. So yeah, I'm just gonna sell the Ripper and buy the line rack. And I'll just put out another save, and if I feel like that's a mistake, I can just re-roll my save. It's not a big deal. So let's sell the Ripper, ammo, and let's sell the Ripper itself. Okay. Let's buy the line gun. The only thing is... oh no. Oh, I remember the line rack now. That gun was pretty cool. I don't want to save over that save. We can save over this save. All right. Secure the SOS beacon. Okay, so let's see. I couldn't tell you the like. There's been a couple times my buddies have gone to like the wrestling events and stuff, which I would love to go, but thankfully, like where the arena is, it's pretty far out of the city that it's not really like you're touching the city. It's actually a pretty easy to drive to. It's not like you're going to the United Center or something like that. So I've been to a couple concerts at the Allstate Arena and stuff too. Like it's pretty easy to get to. So. Oh, not gonna give me anything? What's this one? Thing's lucky I had to reload my gun there. Oh, because I need the power. Alright. It's probably out here somewhere. I was gonna say, you know, the minute I pull this power source out, something dumb's gonna happen in this game. Oh shit! I did not know. This is bad situation. I just put myself in there. I'll have to check when I put this thing in the thing. At least I had something. Oh, this can't be a good situation I'm getting myself in if they're giving me all this ammo.
Entering zero gravity.
Vaguely remember this. I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, why am I on this? Shit, that was dumb of me. I forgot.
Entering zero gravity.
I'm waiting for these. Gosh, that thing took a beating. Yeah, don't you have to? You have to freeze that thing. That's what it is. Oh, I should probably grab all this ammo this time because that was stupid of me not to last time. Get it. Well, you can also, I assume you can freeze that thing, too, so it doesn't hit you immediately.
Entering zero gravity.
I just kind of ran in like an idiot. Alright, let's fight our buds first. I hear you, but I don't see you. Where are you? I'm sure he'll come sneaking up on me in a minute. There you are. Shut that shit down. And I got money. Sure, whatever. Alright, let's see here. Do not... Damn, that's so fast. Oh, damn, that's so fast. I thought you could freeze that. Can you not freeze that thing? Oh, I hate this thing that I keep picking up. I thought you could freeze the stupid bar thing from hitting you, but maybe you can't. I don't remember, so... Heal. I mean, they give you a stasis to recharge, so I would assume you can.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh, maybe I have to hit. That's what it is. Okay. Sure. Alright, where's the other guy? Because we'll kill him first. Give me my hard-earned cash. Alright, I know what I have to do now. It's still... Is it that quick? Are you kidding me, game? Oh, that's so annoying. Fudge, dude. Like, what? How is that immediate? How is it that immediate? Like, the freeze thing is usually longer than that. Like, really? Dumb. Let's make sure all are... For some reason I have 2 this time.
Entering zero gravity.
I want to see how long that lasts. That seemed to last long. Maybe I just hit it wrong. Oh, and then you hit me anyways. Oh, that was a useful pickup. Alright. I don't want to have to do this again. Once again, I'm going to watch this thing. Oh, good, there's a 3rd guy now. I'll keep taking health packs, but... Like, see how long. Because it still does it, it just doesn't slow. Okay. You have to time it just right. Okay. No, 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 no! Abort! Abort! Fuck! Oh, that's so freaking annoying, man. Fudge. I'm not even gonna pick that audio text log thing up this time. When I have to pick it up anyways, stupid ass game. Maybe I have to upgrade that or something, because that just doesn't seem like enough time. That thing moves too fast. I don't remember this being a ridiculous part of this game, but I don't remember this part at all, to be fair.
Entering zero gravity.
Like, you have to get on that, plant that, and get off in like 5 seconds. It just seems impossible. Like, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but... Hey, well, give me ammo for that gun so I can... Use my ammo. Hit this from back here? Probably not. Oh, you can. Is it? I can't tell if it did. Trying to figure out, like... literally have to be back that far to hit it. Oh, okay. That works too. And that still goes over? Are you... Oh, I'm pissed now. Like, what a stupid puzzle. What a stupid... But get out of this text thing. Holy shit. That's stupid.
Entering zero gravity.
Can I freeze those blades now that I've shot that thing? Let's try that. I need to stop sending these pointless enemies. Oh, I'm out of... Shit. I'm sure the game's designed in such a way that if you just keep standing here, they're just gonna keep pumping that enemy at you. Let's try this again. Can I freeze that? It doesn't seem like that's doing jack shit. Like, what are you supposed to do? I don't remember. Because you would think, like, you would have to freeze this thing, because then why shoot this other thing? Other side. Hold on. Is there a thing on the other end that I'm just not seeing here? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. Why is that thing still moving though? Is there another one of those things that I have to shoot? Like, why is this thing still going? Oh, there's 4 of them according to this thing. Okay. But why do I only see 2 of them? This is more complicated than it needs to be. Like, why can't it... Where is this other one? there's clearly 4 of them. They're on the other side when you go out. I don't know. These things seem like they're going super fast still. They...
Entering vacuum.
Where out here am I supposed to go? Okay. Phew. Holy shit, man. Alright, where's the other one? What a shitty part. Like, I kind of remember now as I'm playing this that this part wasn't great, so... Oh, man. I feel like an idiot.
Payload 8772 is no longer tethered. Untrained personnel should leave the area immediately.
Can I go on this thing now? Since those are... How do I plant this thing? Plant, like... What button do I press to plant this? Okay. Alright, I need to get back inside. Are you kidding me? Why is the thing still going? Oh, that's stupid. Oh, I'm pissed now. Are you kidding me, game? Why? Why is that thing still an issue there? Oh, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed at this game right now. That is shitty of the game. Like, I'm pissed off. Like, now I have to do that whole thing all over again. Shit, man. That's a major put down. That's a major ass put down in this game. I have to do this stupid ass part again just because, like, that. Then what am I, like, I don't understand what I'm shooting other than to let that thing go. Why those things are still churning, because I thought that's what powered it. How many shots are we taking here to blow up? There we go. That's so bullshit, though. Like, I don't understand what I'm blowing up if that thing's still churning. I assume that's what I was blowing up here, was this. Like, I get that it slows it down immensely, I guess, but, like, it should be the end of that thing, man. Alright, let's get this thing go. Come on. Oh, I'm on the wrong side now. Fudge. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I need to get into a different place. I don't want to. This part sucks, man. It's not a good part of this game. It's sad. Like, I get it. I get it. This enemy is down here and he wants to hurt me. Why can't... I'm starting to get pissed at this game. Come on. Alright. Alright. I didn't want to do this. Oh, that's a waste of my ammo. I love how that didn't even kill. I love how that didn't even kill him. Like, what good is this gun if it's not? Alright. Back to the task at hand. I need to get in a good location here so that I'm not covered by this thing. The problem is everywhere I go, this bar keeps appearing where I want to go, man. Like, where can I go where this bar just isn't there? Like, shit, man. I'm gonna sit here and watch this thing. It seems like this bar is on every side of this thing now. I don't remember that being a thing. So I took care of the two, right? Yeah. Alright.
Entering vacuum.
Shit. Alright. Such a waste of ammo. Oh my god. I have an air thing, right? Okay, I didn't lose that. Problem is you can't, like, I can blow this shit up.
Payload 8772 is no longer tethered. Untrained personnel should leave the area immediately.
Yes. Okay. Ow. Yeah, I get it. Ow, come on.
Exiting vacuum.
God, that sucked. Alright. Oh boy, what a part. What a part. I don't think I have any more health, so... Of course. I didn't think I was just gonna walk out of there without some bullshit, right? The part sucks. Like, it's not a fun part. They never turn off here? Like, where are we?
Dinner will be served in the mess hall in 10 minutes.
What? Sure. I think I'll be okay. I'm just really low on ammo. Laying around? Oh,
Payload 8772 launched.
Beacon's on its way. All functions normal and broadcasting wideband. Now we just have to hope somebody's listening. I'll position the array receiver. I thought I saw my brother again. He waved to me, like nothing was wrong. Okay. I should be able to leave this channel open. What? The comms array receiver isn't responding. Isaac, can you get back to the bridge? We need that array online or we can't receive signals from anyone responding to the beacon.
Activated.
It's time for me to run in. Oh, and this thing has a health right here. I'm gonna see if I can use it. Come on. I got really lucky there.
Quarantine lifted.
I knew I didn't get rid of all of them. That was the top one. We'll probably stream here for the next, like, probably another 20 minutes or so before I end this. It looks like we'll be finishing Dead Space tomorrow night. There's no way it's going to be finished tonight, but... Boy, I am really hurting for ammo right now. This thing's really gonna attack me while I'm using this? Will they wait their turn? Oh, wow, okay. Chase. Alright, we're gonna buy a bunch. We'll buy a couple pulse rounds. And a bunch of plasma energy. Small like that. I think that's good. Alright, let's heal. I think that's fair. I'd like to at least finish this chapter before I'm done. Whatever comes first. The game's a little longer than I remember, honestly. Oh, I guess this is the end of the chapter. Okay, alright. That's fine. Well, we'll save it up here then, I think. Ugh. So that's a pretty lengthy stream. More 3 hours? Alright, good, because that'll probably be the length of the stream tomorrow, honestly. Let's see here. That's fine. Then that means I won't start Deadly Premonition until probably Tuesday, but I'm good with that. I do still want to do Zombies Ate My Neighbors at some point, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Alright, so that's saved. Oof. Well, a lot of dead space there. We made good progress today, though. Plus, this controller battery's going to die soon. I'm going to have to charge it. Alright, well, thanks you, everyone, for sticking around watching Dead Space. Thanks for dealing with the technical problems. Hopefully there's no technical problems tomorrow, because this stream probably would have started at 6:30, but I was having all sorts of problems with the stream. So thanks for checking out. Please go check the new Film Club episode that took 3 hours to upload today. That's up on the channel now. There'll be a review. There'll be a new Film Club tomorrow, and then sometime next week there's going to be the Greatest Generation episode that will be Condemned. I just have to put that together. And then finally there will also be a Stardew Valley Switch review coming in the next couple days as well. But anyways, thanks for checking the channel out tonight. Remember to subscribe if you can, and as always, until next time.